What's up guys, Eric here from Techisode TV, and I found a legitimately hidden feature on Apple's new AirPods Pros completely by accident with this. That's right, this is a Kawasaki half-inch drive impact wrench. And if you're wondering what on earth an impact wrench has to do with AirPods Pros, stick around to find out. So I was recently testing out the AirPods Pros while I was working on my car. I had to swap out my summer tires with my winter tires, hence the impact wrench to get the wheels off the car. So I had the music going on the AirPods Pros, and I also had transparency mode turned on. And if you're not familiar, transparency mode just makes it easier to hear your surroundings. It takes all the ambient sounds around you and pipes those sounds into your ear so it doesn't sound like you have AirPods in. And I gotta say, the transparency mode on the AirPods Pros is nuts in the best way possible. I've never used any set of earbuds that have a pass-through mode like this transparency mode that works this well. It literally sounds like you don't have earbuds in at all when you have this mode turned on. But that's a totally different subject for a totally different video, but I did just kind of have to point that out. I was legitimately blown away by the transparency mode on these. So anyways, I've got transparency mode on, I'm listening to music, and then I start using my impact wrench to get the lug nuts off my wheels. And if you're not familiar with an impact wrench, they are very loud. They make a super loud clack, clack, clack sound. If you want to know what that sounds like, just look up an impact wrench on YouTube and I'm sure you can find a video to get an idea of what it sounds like. But the point is, it's super loud. And as soon as this started clacking, all of a sudden, my AirPods turned off transparency mode and turned on active noise canceling, so that super loud clack, clack, clack in my ears was suddenly super muffled and it wasn't so harsh on my eardrums. Then, as soon as I stopped using the impact wrench, the AirPods went back to transparency mode, and the whole time through it didn't stop playing the music. So simply put, the AirPods Pros help to protect your ears from super loud sounds by automatically turning on that active noise canceling when it detects a really high volume sound. Now, I don't know if Apple designed that as a specific feature to protect your ears, or if it was designed as something to protect the AirPods themselves from breaking due to a really high volume sound next to them. But regardless, at the end of the day, it has the same effect of helping to protect your ears. So let me know down in the comments below if you think this was an intentional feature to protect your ears, or if this is just a byproduct of the AirPods trying to protect themselves. Now, I did reach out to Apple asking specifically about this. I explained what happened, and they weren't really sure what was going on. They honestly didn't really know. They said maybe it's a byproduct of the active noise canceling or the transparency mode or one of those features, but they honestly didn't know what was going on. You'd have to talk to one of Apple's engineers to figure out exactly what's happening here, and they're not gonna let me talk to one of their engineers because they're way too busy working on Apple's products. If you guys want to see more videos like this, or you want to see my full review of the AirPods Pros, definitely subscribe to the channel. And while you're waiting for that video to post, go ahead and check out my recent Apple Watch video where I covered 20 unknown features on the Apple Watch Series 5. And as always guys, like the video if you liked it, share it if you loved it, and subscribe for more in-depth tech reviews. While you're at it, smack that notification bell so you can be the first to know when the videos drop. That's it for this Techisode. God bless guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.